Hello guys, this is a review of iFelix and Manifesto's Midnight Munchies Theater. I'm sure you can hear it in the background. There is Manifesto on stage right now. It just so happened I timed this review at the beginning of the event, so
right now I just want to quickly thank
yes, I just had some quick questions for iFelix here, but before I do ask him anything, I'd like him to say a little bit about what went into this world and I guess who he is.
This world was honestly a donation for Manifesto himself. He runs a comedy show and talent show on Fridays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. EST for both the days. His whole main thing he does is he runs around to different worlds, mostly open mic night, gets a crowd going, tries to run a talent show, like a proper one for public, for anybody to join, like it's controlled, it's policed, you know, keeps it in line, keeps it in order. But honestly, when you don't own a world and you have no control over it being an open public world, like open mic night, for example, there's so many sometimes talks that people can come in and just, you know, ruin it. They can go up on stage willy-nilly and just say whatever they want, derogatory, blah, 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 just ruin the whole event. People leave, you know. So that kind of ruined him a little bit. He didn't like it. So it was like just a thankful thing I wanted to do. I was like, well, yeah, I got time. I'll build you a world. He was kind of on and off about it, like, I don't know, maybe. And I was like, well, here, I'll draft you a blueprint. So I did some engineering and blueprinted a draft of this place. Like, it looks identical to the blueprint for the most part. And then he ended up agreeing with it. So I did a baseline with just walls and open ways and basic stage, and there was no textures or materials, just plain slots. Oh my god, the mic is just so loud. But yeah, this is a donation world. This is solely a controlled event, as I'm the owner and I can attend these every Friday, Saturday. And if someone comes in here and is toxic, I can actually, you know, remove them instantly with no vote and kicking. It's just, I can kick them out.
Wow. That's...
It's just a controlled event and it's built around him. So like, this is a work in progress little, I think he wants to call it a smoke shop. So it's safe for TOS. Mostly the artwork's all him, pictures he pulled offline. I'm just the architect. I build everything around it and just kind of control, but I build it off what he wants. So if he wants couches here and a plant, I'll put couches there and a plant, and I'll send him a picture and see what he likes. And if he doesn't like it, I'll swap out. Honestly, there's about a max of $50 in this world total out of my pocket.
Wow, that is
just for
cost effective.
A lot of everything in here is built custom from me. This whole entire piece I made from scratch.
Okay.
Everything out there theater-wise, minus tables, chairs, the DJ's booth equipment, I made myself. I made the railing, I made this information desk, I made the security desk all from scratch.
Wow.
And it's an Udon world, so it has some C#, you know, scripts in here, like those lights out there that are ongoing, shining off the walls.
Yes.
They work real time for late joiners and current people. So typically when you turn them on and someone joins, they would be off. So using Udon, we actually have it to where if someone joins this world and it's on, as it's not on by default though, it'll still be on. So it's synced no matter what. And same with the music that's on a DJ's control panel. And the DJ's control panel also uses Udon as well. So there's a button by the entrance to walk up onto the DJ's booth, and it verifies your name when you press the button. If your name doesn't match the list, it won't go up there because it is an amplified voice system and there's controls up there for the stage. And there's more to come with this world. This is not end of it. There's I'm replacing these couches. I'm going to do some more artwork for the ceiling because I made this ceiling myself.
Wow.
We're revamping a lot of stuff. I'm actually going to make my own custom chairs to make it more low poly because the world does sit at 166 megabytes.
Oh, now he's getting his water.
And it's going to be optimized at least to knock it down to like 100 or maybe even 80. But it's going to take a lot of time to do it. But it's just as I only have so much time throughout the week, I only spend about 8 hours a day on this. When I have free time, I'll take a whole 8 hours and just work solely on it. So this world took me about 3-4 days to build.
Wow.
And
pretty fast.
It's honestly probably like 4 days in a row. I think like it was just got up, started working on it, and a lot of stuff has been changed. Like it's, you know, this wasn't like this before. This is like went through 4 different revisions. This was rushed. That was last minute to be added. There used to be bathroom doors there, but now the bathroom doors are out there. The bathroom doors are going to be used to where you can, honestly, if this for this type of interview review, if those were working, we would be in there to talk, because that's like a silent room where you can talk without hearing the stage or anybody out here.
I will be trying to sing.
Yeah. So I do apologize about.
That's fine. That's fine. This event is live and kicking. So, Felix, what message? Oh, sorry. Yeah, continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say one last thing. So, soft opening was last Wednesday. Soft opening held 70 plus people, and it wasn't even the full event. It was just check out the world. It had 70 plus people, and then 2 days after being opened on public, it got published out of community labs and is a full VRChat world. So It's fully public. There's no community labs or nothing. It only lasted 2 days on there, anyways. So yeah.
So this world is officially on the VRChat world menu. Is it alright if you tell them they could join this world?
On their own time, they can join. It's fully public. Or you mean right now, or
no, not right now. On their own time. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fully public. You can search Midnight Munchies Theater, the name. It'll pop right up. No need to check the community labs tab and settings. It's just search and boom. And honestly, as this updates, it's always going to pop up on the list. And I mean, honestly, it's so early as it is now, around 12 today, into about an hour and 10 minutes or something. It'll probably fill up even more.
Okay. So I feel I guess I don't want to keep this. I don't have this interview too long. What message do you have for possible newcomers to this event? What would you say that would encourage people to?
Well, the cool thing about this too, it's not in here yet, but honestly, just real quick, this world is based around anybody who has any type of talent or just wants to watch people perform. It's open performance. There's no restrictions to anybody. If you want to go up there and tell a joke, do it. No one's going to judge you. It's like a judge-free zone, like Planet Fitness, no judge zone. Even we have a feature that I'm adding, and it was my idea, was to put a mirror that wraps around the catwalk on the front of the stage that's toggle local. So if you're a performer and you have stage fright and you don't want to look at the crowd, hit that button, it'll put a mirror right in front of you. So you won't see anybody, but they can see you.
That's ingenious.
It's a local thing. So it's a stage fright free type system, So that's the thing that I'm going to add soon.
Okay.
But honestly, for 2 actual events, this is the 3rd one. 2 events they filled up. This world he even had I think 20 plus people in it. 2 hours before the event even started, just random people from open mic night were just in here.
Wow.
So, and yeah, this is just a solely a no judge free zone talent show comedy night. There's no restrictions. You just come and have fun, enjoy people. You can just sit and watch all day, no problem. And if you want to perform, there's couches up at the front. They're numbered, so everybody's in line. It's organized. So if you're number 1 and the guy on stage is done, number 1 goes up, and then everybody scoots down a chair. They're numbered. There's even plaques above the doors and one at the center of the stage that tell you the couches up front are for performers only.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thank you for now. I didn't want to keep this too long, but thank you so much for explaining what went into building the Midnight Munchies Theater. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. No, thank you for reviewing it.
So it's kind of noisy right now, but B Grill, what are your thoughts on this event?
I haven't really been to so much an open mic event like this before, but I've been to similar venues in person, and it has the same exact feeling, I'd say, as the real life ones do, so to speak. It's pretty cozy. I feel at home here, considering that's what I like to do in my free time when I was able to do that, before the pandemic. But pretty nice so far. I like the environment. It's a very positive environment here.
Hi there, Howdy. So I just wanted to hear your thoughts on this event. What do you think about the Midnight Munchies Theater?
So my microphone was muted. Sorry.
It's really cool. They just do all these little concert things and acts and nice people and whatnot.
Organization. This is a well-scheduled event. The event may not always begin exactly on time though. Intruders are easily able to interrupt the show, but are usually dealt with quickly. This world sports a well thought out queue system which the creator should consider upgrading for larger number of performers. Max performance time limits should be dynamically adjusted based on the number of performers in the queue to reduce wait times. Aesthetic. This world closely resembles a karaoke venue seen in real life and has been built as such. I feel as though I am in a real life karaoke world, and a fancy one at that. Atmosphere. Once the event gets going, the queue is full, lights shining, and the audience reacting. This event becomes one of VRChat's most immersive theater events. More of VRChat's comedians, musicians, and performers need to see this world. Innovation. This world has a very dynamic sound design, very creative and useful applications of Udon. This is seen in the restricted controls area and the real-time moving stage lights. Performance. I found myself having to bump up safety settings often to maintain a good frame rate. The creator should consider adding a single quest-friendly audience avatar that is themed according to the world. Audience members could then use it to reduce the hit to performance when large numbers of players are in the room. Recommendations. A stage or room barricade should be added to this world to prevent intruders from interrupting performances easily. Also, a silent room should be considered to allow for quick private conversations between performances or during performances. Overall, I'd give this event an 8 out of 10 because it just hits the vast majority of those check marks for a very nice theater world. I highly recommend that all VRChat players check this world out. It is public, so you can join it. It's the Midnight Munchies Theater. And yeah, feel free to just put your thoughts about this world down in the comments below. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this review. I enjoyed doing it, and I will be attending this event regularly. So, hello there, Piplup, please. I just came to ask randomly, what do you think about the Midnight Munchies Theater?
Oh, this place is shit! Am I supposed to say that? Am I supposed to say how good this place is? This place is so beautiful, and the walls are so beautifully textured, and look at the wonderful pictures, and there's 100% no laggy. I'm totally not seeing the VRChat home right now. I'm totally not dying, and this random stranger here is totally cool.